Good morning, everyone. Today is August 20th, 2017. I know it's been a while. I have my reasons. I've actually been working on my grant projects that I spoke about, I think back in January. I got a grant to do a couple short films about Staten Island. I've been working on that lately. So I've been doing film stuff, just not vlogging film stuff. Today is actually extra special. In fact, this whole week is extra special. We are in Vancouver, Canada, Vancouver, British Columbia. We got here late last night, about 1 a.m. Flight got delayed. So this is our first full day. And in about 15 minutes, we'll be on our way to a private helicopter tour going through the waterfalls, the canyons. It's an hour-long tour, lands on top of the mountain. You have lunch, you're there for an hour. It's gonna be a great way to kick off this little vacation with Alyssa and I. Now, one travel tip, if you're ever staying anywhere, don't stay in a hotel, stay in an Airbnb. This Airbnb is right in downtown in Vancouver. It's on the 32nd floor. It's a cute studio apartment and it has this incredible view. Look at that view. Yes. Have you guys been in helicopters before? The main thing about helicopters, guys, is the tail rotor in the back, okay? When the helicopter's off, it's not gonna hurt you, but when it's on, it will kill you. Wow.
Very nice. There's the breeze.
Just got done with the helicopter tour. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
It was really good time.
Russell, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
That looks so good.
Nothing at all. There's no one left to fall. Bottom it's now or never. We are on our way to Whistler, which is about 2 hours north from Vancouver. It's a big ski village, but it's right in the heart of all the mountains. And the route to get there is through the Sea to Sky Highway, which is known as the most beautiful stretch of highway in the world. We can definitely attest to that. One thing I recommend if you're coming to Vancouver, definitely rent a car. There's a lot to do in the city itself, but a lot of the beauty and the nature and the mountains and the wildlife, that's all stuff a little bit outside the city. You can take charter buses, and the metro is not great. I say rent a car to really get out of the city, even an hour or two, and you're really transformed to these mountain landscapes. Just look at some of these mountains here. They're absolutely stunning. In these huge swaths, and the highway runs on the water, and then the other side is the mountain. So that's where you get your name, Sea to Sky. It's beautiful. This, I think, is the best rest area, not viewing site, what they're called, viewing sites that we've seen so far. It's just this huge, wide open vista of all these snow-capped mountains. Perhaps the best view we've seen so far. Take American Express?
We don't, sorry. Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Hello, how are you? I'm doing quite fine. Good morning, everyone. Today is our second to last day here in Vancouver. I'm getting the Canadian accent now. We are at the Sea to Sky gondola. It was one of the major things recommended to us by our helicopter pilot, by a bunch of people that worked in the restaurant that we spoke to. It's a gondola, wow, that goes right up the mountain. And luckily we got here early enough, and we are the only ones in the gondola, and it is very steep, very, very steep. Wow, look at that one, that's a wide open gondola.
No thanks.
I don't think people actually go on that one. This is
Very scary.
see, the helicopter was a bit different. I don't know, maybe because I felt like there was some semblance of control and our pilot was great. This is it's just like really sketchy. The views are great, but I'm a little too, oh my god, I'm a little too nervous to like enjoy it. You're never quite
just hanging.
Oh, this is the, I mean, you're in a glass, little girl.
How do you get down?
You take the opposite way.
Look at this person hiking.
Are you kidding me? There's people hiking up. I mean, obviously very experienced hikers, and the dog with them.
This dog looks like...
Oh, there's no way. They don't even have straps or anything. They're just hanging onto a rope. It's so peaceful. Once you get used to the height, it happens. You get used to it pretty quick, and you're the only ones in here. It's very peaceful. It's a really enjoyable ride, and the views are absolutely phenomenal. Snow Peaked Mountain up there, Snow Peak Glacier Mountain over there. It's definitely worth the trip.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Summit Lodge.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at this suspension bridge. There's a huge suspension bridge, and it's actually not that crowded. Wow, this is gorgeous.
Not that crowded, definitely scary.
Alright, Liz. You're up first.
I am. Sure.
This is actually out of control. This is something else. Look at these views. This is incredible. This bridge is kind of as rinky-dinky as it gets, but I'm sure nothing's gonna happen.
It's scary. I'm so scared.
You got this.
I don't like it.
You got it.
I don't like it.
Go, come on.
All right, are we getting across?
Yeah, we're going across.
Oh my god. All right.
Every other scenic point is more beautiful than the last one. I'm like a broken record here, but I've never seen anything like this, ever. I think this is probably as good as it gets because glaciers, mountain, crystal blue lake, probably from glacier runoff, more mountain, clouds surrounding the mountains. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. As Owen Wilson would say, wow. So these are salal berries.
And they're right over here.
Now, according to this chart, salal berries are usually not eaten raw. They're usually mashed up. They're ripe in the month of August, which is perfect because that's now. And they were an essential food of the Squamish people, which is where we are, so it's perfect. A little hairy. A little bitter. It's almost like a fig. It's good. It tastes tasty. Aww. We're on trail love. We're on trail love. Still walking through Squamish Valley. Now this is the Coastal Mountain Range. That's the best name I got for it, Coastal Mountain Range. And I think this is the chief viewing platform. Now this area is a pretty big area for hikers. There's a pretty advanced trail that leads up to this point. We took a gondola up and an easy trail. But if you were an experienced hiker, you take this trail, wow, and you'd be greeted with this. Just got back down from the gondola. Now we're gonna head over about 5 minutes to Shannon Falls. Apparently it's the third largest waterfall in all of British Columbia. I think about 1,100 feet. So we'll check that out and see what that's about. James and Alyssa, 2017. Right there. Because we'll forever be always holding hands. I just gave myself a concussion. I hope this looks good.
I hope that you are having the time of your life. Think twice. It's my only advice.